So welcome students. Today our topic named as equation of motion. We will solve equation of motion by calculus method. That means here we use integrations, differentiations. In previous class we are talking about we solve the equation of motions with uniform acceleration by general method. Okay, so first of all write it down the equation of motions, and all of you know the equation of motions in uniform acceleration. First equation, that is v is equal to u plus at. Second equation, s is equal to ut plus half at square. Third equation, that is v square is equal to u square plus 2as, and fourth one, that is s nth is equal to u plus a by 2 2n minus 1. Mind it, one important point here, these are the four equation is called the equation of motion when the acceleration that is uniform, there is no variable value. Okay, now if I write v is equal to ds by dt and a is equal to dv by dt, these types of equations gives the actual equation of motions in always, in all conditions. But this equation gives the equation of motions when there is a uniform acceleration. What is v? V is the final velocity. What is u? U is the initial velocity. T is the acceleration, and t is the time, and a is the acceleration. A is represent distance. Okay, now solve first equation, that is v is equal to u plus at by integration method. So first of all you have to write down a equation. Suppose here I write a is equal to dv by dt. All of you know about acceleration, velocity change by time interval, and this velocity change by time intervals becomes differentiation when there is a del t tends to 0. That means at particular instant the equation of acceleration is a is equal to dv by dt. Now what will be the value of dv from here? Dv is equal to a into dt, right? Now taking integration on both sides, taking integration on both sides, that is integration dv is equal to integration a dt. Now you know, just use limit. When time t is equal to 0, at t is equal to 0, suppose velocity, that is initial u, and at time t velocity which is represented by v, this one here position x naught, velocity u, and here time t is represent 0, and at time t the position x, final velocity v, and time is represented by t. So at time 0 velocity which is represented by u, at time t the velocity which is represented by v. Now here this dv, that means the dv is variable, so you have to write the velocity lower limit here. So and lower limit is initial value and upper limit, that is v. Here this is dt, we have to integrate here with respect to t, so you have to use the limit of time here. Here time initial value, that is 0, and the time final value, that is t. Now integrate. You know the formula about integration, that is integration dx, formula x plus c. C is the integration constant. So dx, integration dx is value is x. Here integrate dv, so this one will be v. Now initial value u, final value v. You just check one thing, this equation is valid when even there is a uniform acceleration, that means acceleration constant, and so constant terms becomes outside of this integration part, that is a outside. Now integration dt, same method, integration dx means x, so integration dt is represent t, lower limit and upper limit. Now putting the limit, first of all you have to write the upper value, in the place of v you have to write the upper limit, that is v, then minus, then you have to write in the place of v the lower value, that is u. So v minus u is equal to a. In the place of t you have to write upper value, that is t, minus in the place of t you have to write lower value, that is 0. So this equation gives v minus u is equal to at. So v is equal to u plus at. Okay, so this is the solve, this is the proof of first equation v is equal to u by at by using calculus method. You have to remember one thing, the starting a is equal to dv by dt. Why a is equal to dv by dt? If I write v is equal to ds by dt, then ds becomes v into dt. Now if I integrate ds, ds integration becomes s represent distance, but here you have to use, here the equation given is related to velocity, so you have to must use here dv. So we use this equation, a is equal to dv by dt, that means dv is equal to a into dt. Now if I integrate dv, then this equation becomes v, and if you take a limit, initial velocity u and final velocity v, then it becomes v minus u, right, just similar to this one. That's why we use a is equal to dv by dt. Now solve second equation, that is s equal to ut plus half at square, and this relation is named as distance time relation. Okay, so second equation, that is s is equal to ut plus half at square. You start it from velocity, you know formula of velocity, change in position, displacement by change in time. So from here you can write ds is equal to v into dt. In the place of v you can write this one, v is equal to u plus at, that is u plus at into dt. Now simplify it, so ds is equal to u dt plus at dt. Now taking integration, so this one taking integration, and you have to use limit. Just check, at time t is equal to 0, position that is x naught, this one, at time t is equal to 0, position x naught, velocity u, and at time t is equal to t, position is represented by x, this one, final position x when time t is equal to t, and velocity is v. So here integration ds, so you have to use position limit, the initial limit that is x naught, final limit that is x. Here integration with respect to t, so you have to use time limit, that is 0 to t, here also t, that is 0 to t. Now integrate, integration of ds, that is s, x naught to x. Here u, that is initial velocity, and this initial velocity is constant, that is u outside, integration of dt, that is t, 0 to t, plus here t is constant, a is constant, uniform acceleration, and t into dt, you know the formula, x to the power n into dx, this integration formula is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So here there is x to the power t to the power 1, so this one will be t to the power 1 plus 1 divided by n plus 1, that means 1 plus 1, and there is limit 0 to t. So this one becomes, in the place of s, upper limit, that is x, minus lower limit, that is x naught, this one u, upper limit t, lower limit 0, plus 1 plus 1, that is 2, so this one is a by 2, and t to the power 1 plus 1, that is 2, in the place of t to the power 2 you have to use t, that is t square minus 0. So this one is x minus x naught is equal to ut plus half a t square. So what is x minus x naught? That is s. So s is equal to ut plus half a t square. This equation is the distance time relations. Okay, so this is the solution of equation 2 by calculus method. Now 3, that is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Okay, you can take a screenshot. Third equation, which is named as the relation of velocity distance. Third equation, that is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So in this equation I write A is equal to dv by dt. You know the velocity change by time interval. Now if I write this one like that, dv by ds into ds by dt, ds cancel out, that means dv by dt. Okay, so what happened? A is equal to dv by ds, and this ds by dt, that is change in displacement by time interval, is represented by v. So this one becomes v dv is equal to a ds. V dv is equal to a ds. Okay, now taking integration. Now you have to use limit at time t is equal to 0, velocity, that is initial u, and position at time t is equal to 0, position is represented by x naught, and at time t is equal to t, velocity, that is final v, and position, that is x. You can use this limit. So u to v, and this is x naught to x. So use v dv, that is v to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, that is limit, that is u to v, and this one is a constant outside, integration of ds, that is s, and this one is x naught to x. So this one becomes this one is 1 plus 1, that is half, that is v, 1 plus 1, that is v square. So this one becomes v square minus u square, this one a x minus x naught. So v square minus u square, this half in this side, that is 2a x minus x naught, and you know the value of x minus x naught, that's represent. So v square minus u square, that is equal to 2a, and this one is s. So v square minus u square is equal to 2as. This is the solution, the proof of third equation by using calculus method. Now final one, there is s nth is equal to u plus a by 2 to n minus 1. Okay, solve it. You just remember one important point here, this one. You can start from acceleration, but to make it v into dv, you use this part, that is dv by ds into ds by dt. So ds cancel out, that is dv by dt remains same. Now ds by dt is represent v, so this equation becomes v into dv. And when this equation becomes v into dv, when you integrate this equation becomes v square by 2, and there is a part, square part. That's why we have to make it v into dv form. Okay. Now fourth equation. Same method similar to second equation. Fourth equation, that is s nth is equal to u plus e by 2 to n minus 1. You know the method for solving second equation, that is v is equal to ds by dt. So from here ds is equal to v into dt. Then ds is equal to, in the place of v you can write u plus dt, that is u plus et into dt. Now simplify, that is ds is equal to u dt plus at dt. Now integrate, taking integration. Now here one important point, that is you have to use a proper limit, and for solving s nth, what will be the limit? At time t is equal to n minus 1, distance, how much? That is s n minus 1, and at time t is equal to n, distance, that is represent s suffix n, and you know the formula s nth, that is sn minus 1. So use the limit here ds, so the lower limit sn minus 1, upper limit sn, here with respect to t, so n minus 1 to n, with respect to t, n minus 1 to n. Now integrate ds integration, that is s. So s n minus 1 to s n. Here u constant, integration of t, that is dt, that is t, n minus 1 to n. Here t outside, a outside, t into dt, that is t square by 2, and the limit is n minus 1 to n. Now simplify, this one becomes Sn minus 1 upper limit minus lower limit, then u at first upper limit, that is n minus then lower limit. So minus n minus minus plus 1 plus this one is a by 2, and in the place of t square you have to write n square, that is n square minus you have to write n minus 1 the square, n minus 1 the square. Now simplify, what is Sn minus 1, that is Snth, that is equal to n cancel out, that is u plus a by 2 n square minus, just simplify it, n square minus minus plus 2n, and this one is minus 1, n square cancel out. So the final form, that is Snth is equal to u plus a by 2, and in the bracket there is 2n minus 1. That is the solution of fourth equation, that is Snth is equal to u plus a by 2, 2n minus 1. So this is the way out for solving this 4 equation of motions for a uniform accelerations by calculus method. Here you have to use integration, and you just remember the starting value. For first equation you have to start from a is equal to dv by dt. From second equation you have to start v is equal to ds by dt, and similarly for fourth equation you have to start v is equal to ds by dt. One difference is there, that is in this equation the limit and in this equation the limit are different, and the limit in your hand, you have to choose the proper limit. Now for solving Snth, you know the formula, that is Sn minus Sn minus 1. So there is 2 times, one is n and one is n minus 1. So n minus 1 is the lower limit for time and n is the upper limit, and for n minus 1 the distance, that is Sn minus 1, and for time n the distance is Sn. Then just simplify step by step, practice it 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, then it will be automatically store your mind, store your memory card. So this is all about this class. In next class we will talking about the graph of various various variation, that is velocity time graph, acceleration time graph, etc. So still then, bye bye, stay tuned, stay happy, thank you.